This government has moved the health budget from $60 billion in 2016 to $140 billion in 2023. You would ask the Jamaican people, what have we gotten so far for this increase in budget? This government has moved the health budget from $60 billion in 2016 to $140 billion in 2023. You would ask the Jamaican people, what have we gotten so far for this increase in budget?
A government without a growth plan. That's how opposition leader Andrew Holness has described the Portia Simpson Miller administration. Mr. Holness poured scorn on the government's handling of the economy as he made his contribution to the 2015-2016 budget debate in Parliament on Thursday. More on this report from Tanika Thomas.
For opposition leader Andrew Holness, the government's 3 year in office is tantamount to failure. He says little has been done to ease the financial burden Jamaicans are faced with. Making his budget presentation in Gordon House on Thursday, Mr. Holness argues that Jamaicans are worse off today than they were in 2011 under the former JLP administration. Holness claims rising food prices, a devalued currency, and high unemployment are just some of the failures of the Portia Simpson Miller government. To bring across his point, he returned with his favorite analogy, the food basket, demonstrating how spending power has diminished drastically for a minimum wage earner. He compared what a low-income earner was able to afford in 2011 versus 2015.
This has no oxtail or curry goat. This is the reality of the People's National Party government and the backs of Jamaica. This is what you can get in Jamaica now. You can still get that tin. You get one tin of sardine. You can only get one tin of mackerel. This is the has gone under the table.
Mr. Holness contends that a JLP government would do better at managing the economy. He says if the economy does not grow at a sustainable rate of at least 5%, then the IMF stipulations will become unbearable for nationals.
Good morning, family. Just realized I wasn't in the studio. Could you guys hear me? Or I missed out? Did you guys hear the whole of that video from the front? I just realized I was not in the studio. Guys, good morning. How you guys doing? No good? Yeah, man. Good morning, gentle people. Must I tell you, say it's a wonderful day. When I give the Most High God thanks and praise always. Not true? Give the Most High God thanks and praise always. Now, we have some new footages. Some footages of them young men who get themselves in a trouble over there. So in a what the place name yesterday? Christiana? Not Christiana. God damn, slip me. Anyway, come back to me. But before that, we have some new footage of them when they barricade themselves in the hostage Spalding, the hostage situation in Spalding yesterday. But before we go there, so we have to remind the gentle people. Let me see in the comment section. Yes, hearing everything. All right, good. All right, nice and decent, gentle people. Now, we have to go back to some stuff where such man talk about. Yeah. Back in the days before him come in, almost 9 years ago, the promises and all that were not fulfilled. We're gonna hear some of them.
A government without a growth plan. That's how opposition leader Andrew Holness has described the Portia Simpson Miller administration. Mr. Holness poured scorn on the government's handling of the economy as he made his contribution to the 2015-2016 budget debate in Parliament on Thursday. More on this report from
expensive.
For opposition leader Andrew Holness, the government's 3 year in office is tantamount to failure. He says little has been done to ease the financial burden Jamaicans are faced with. Making his budget presentation in Gordon House on Thursday, Mr. Holness argues that Jamaicans are worse off today than they were in 2011 under the former JLP administration. Holness claims rising food prices, a devalued currency, and high unemployment are just some of the failures of the Portia Simpson Miller government. To bring across his point, he returned with his favorite analogy, the food basket, demonstrating how spending power has diminished drastically for a minimum wage earner. He compared what a low-income earner was able to afford in 2011 versus 2015.
This has no oxtail or curry goat. This is the reality of the People's National Party government and the backs of Jamaica. This is what you can get in Jamaica now. You can still get that dinner. You get one tin of sardines. You can only get one tin of mackerel. This is the best demonstration of where the country has gone under the table.
Mr. Holness contends that a JLP government would do better at managing the economy. He says if the economy does not grow at a sustainable rate of at least 5%, then the IMF stipulations will become unbearable for nationals.
People, almost 9 years ago, see that basket? Enough for a wish. We could have used the same money to buy that basket at grocery he might talk about during that time, 9 years ago plus. We don't wish the prices were the same. We don't wish the roads were the same, gentle people. Mighty God, you're talking about things when not age well. This did not age well for the Prime Minister because it get worse.
Break for those employees earning up to $1.5 million annually.
The Jamaica Labour Party will remove income tax from the salaries of approximately 118,000 workers. This includes most teachers, nurses, security forces, and many public and private sector workers. You could take home as much as $18,000 more on your pay per month.
But on assuming office, the JLP found out that there were scarce resources to finance its election promise. There was no gas tax as the party had hoped, and as such, the April 1 deadline for implementation of the tax policy was never met. But the party shrugged that off, and Finance Minister Audley Shaw made this announcement when he opened the budget debate on May 12.
And so when we presented our 10-point plan, which included 1.5, this was not just a political gimmick. It wasn't at all. It was something that was well grounded in research into the situation, the feeling, the suffering of the people.
Them pray on the suffering of the people, you know. Them pray on the suffrage of the people. That's why I say Andrew Holness coming out in a parliament with a basket and the aisle in a plastic bag. Him always make fun of poor people thing, you know. Him could have come in there with a better, aisle in a plastic bag. Poor people wish them can buy the aisle with my shop at that price right now, or even closer. Price gone left people. Him now feel the people paying. I don't believe him seems as if he was on the side of the poor people 9 years ago. You can't believe that the same man give himself 300% raise. And when aid come for the people from Big C and Beryl and all them things, that the people don't get it. Nowhere you say $3 trillion gone missing. Just run the government like not even a businessman to run it, so not even a snow cone man, not even the man who sell soup on the road. He go write down him stuff. How much him spend for him soup, how much he make. Even the handcart man, I go write down something out there. How much he make, how much he pay, what him have to pay, him have to throw him partner. Everybody have an account and them look hustling, but government no keep an account. Billions of dollars gone, no account. And I said to you, when you want to rob a man, if a man say, Carlos, build a house to me, and I want to rob you, I not give account for nothing, I not keep no paperwork, because I want to confuse you. So when you come down, you say, where the house, how much black you buy? Boy, you know, so I want big, boy, I forgot, you know, because, boy, I hold a thing there on my mind, yeah, man, and I want big truck me bring up, I hold a black me buy. But how much cement you put on the deck in here? Boy, Jano, you know, so a whole heap of cement, brother, you take one whole heap of cement. That's why they ask you back to send me some more money to buy more cement, but me not keep no record, I'm a member. After government I run people. You and I know say that if the man will sell snow cone on the road, run his business like that. Not if the people will sell yam and banana in a market. Them have little money at check out say, me just right come a market this morning, me have to pay back for the truck man and the way back too. Me have a look partner money, me pick me for go to school and one new book I want. Every money check out, you have an account, you know what money you make. The food we trust from the farmer grown, you have to go back and pay them. So even the man who sell a market got a better account of the government. Money spent at the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Health, Prime Minister Office. Even a parliament, and them don't know where it's spent. $6 billion gone in a parliament. They don't know where it's spent. $12 billion gone in a prime minister office. Him don't know where it's spent. Almost $7 billion gone out of Tufton ministry. Him don't know where it's spent. $901 billion gone out of education. They don't know where it's spent. $48 billion gone here. Billions gone there. It just nobody know where it's spent. Me say, come here. Is a Sky Juice man running his business like that? Think we are damn ass about ya? Nobody run a business like that. This is how they run the government, because I believe is the best way to thief money. Look what they're doing to the country and come in there, come put up aisle. Come put up aisle.
A government without a growth plan. That's how opposition leader Andrew Holness has described the Portia Simpson Miller administration. Mr. Holness poured scorn on the government's handling of the economy as he made his contribution to the 2015-2016 budget debate in Parliament on Thursday. More in this report from Tanika Thomas.
For opposition leader Andrew Holness, the government's 3-year in office is tantamount to failure. He says little has been done to ease the financial burden Jamaicans are faced with. Making his budget presentation in Gordon House on Thursday, Mr. Holness argues that Jamaicans are worse off today than they were in 2011 under the former JLP administration. Holness claims rising food prices, a devalued currency, and high unemployment are just some of the failures of the Portia Simpson Miller government. To bring across his point, he returned with his favorite analogy, the food basket, demonstrating how spending power has diminished drastically for a minimum wage earner. He compared what a low-income earner was able to afford in 2011 versus 2015.
This has no oxtail or curry goat. This is the reality of the People's National Party government and the backs of Jamaica. This is what you can get in Jamaica now. You can still get that tin. You get one tin of sardine. You can only get one tin of mackerel. This is the best demonstration of where the country has gone under the PhD.
Mr. Holness contends that a JLP government would do better at managing the economy. He says if the economy does not grow at a sustainable rate of at least 5%, then the IMF stipulations will become unbearable for nationals.
The country did not grow to no 5%. The 5 and 4 did not work. The 5% in 4 years did not work. So what is going to happen to us now? Remember a film judgment that approximately 9 years ago, you know. Let's continue, brother.
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed upon by the cabinet, focused on 2 things: economic growth and job creation. Everything that they do must lead towards economic growth and job creation. Failure to achieve those specific targets within the time period are consequential. And then secondly, they will get a 90-day target. In other words, we want to be able to give a report card on the first 100 days of achievements. So they will get a 90-day target that they must achieve, and these are what we call the low-hanging changes that can be made within the first 90 days. And all of that is aligned to our manifesto.
People, did you guys receive that first 90 days promise from the Prime Minister? Remember, we don't get the 100-day promise yet, you know. You understand me? I say, no, what the Prime Minister knows said the thing is still out there. 9 years ago, the man they get 300% raise and they get worse for them duty. You tell me, say, I scrape up the money first and then the work good after. And that is saying you want the money first and then the press gas and do harder work after you get the money. But now you get the money, the country fall apart. Everybody get fat, then got full and get more lazy. No work now go on. Me know say this is dog along. You could listen him again, people. It's worthwhile listening, this brother here. And people still believe him.
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed upon by the cabinet,
focus on two things: economic growth and job creation. Everything that they do must lead towards economic growth and job creation. Failure to achieve those specific targets within the time period are consequential. And then secondly, they will get a 90-day target. In other words, we want to be able to give a report card on the first 100 days of achievements. So they will get a 90-day target that they must achieve, and these are what we call the low-hanging changes that can be made within the first 90 days. And all of that is aligned to our manifesto.
All of that nonsense never come true. Yeah? Number one, you can't get nobody no report card because your first 100-day promise never come true all after 9 years in our office. You tell me about how the growth is necessary for have a good relationship with the IMF, right? And it has been 9 years now. What the growth of the country? They say you're gonna grow the country for 5% in 4 years. See there, you're a big friend them. Put it on a finger. See there, we have a record them, man. We have a record them for your such, man. See there, you and your big friend them come out almost 9 years ago with Nigel Clark. See on there, I come with the best finance minister we left the country and I had potato. $111 billion out of FEMA office unaccounted for. The finance minister. You can't make this up. $111 billion and some change. Nigel Clark office. And I can't tell me I view it. Parliament thief $6 billion. Why me say them thief it? I might be wrong. Stand to some corrections. But look for me arguing, people. All the other areas where money get take, right? It is unaccounted for. Nobody no give an account, they don't write down nothing, they don't get no receipt, no paper. That's a piece of book leaf, and that's a piece of brown paper bag. Not even that they phone, they put on nothing. So no account. So you can't tell when man thief, I just confusion like if me want to thief your money if me build a house in Jamaica. Remember me telling that? If me want to thief your money if me build a house to you in Jamaica, me no keep no record. Me no keep no account. So when you come, you can't say me thief, you know, money spent, but you can't tell where me thief at. They don't say where government are running like to me. But the one era, that's why me call it theft, where money was used and not reported. That's one of the areas that me read so far. Because trust me, the report big. Is Parliament. $6 billion used out of Parliament and they never report it. Why me call it thief again? If me are even brethren, or you even my woman or my wife, I don't take money out of my wallet. You can't know so woman will do that. Are your woman or your wife? Don't. Women, you understand that. And your woman not tell you. Your brethren come to your house and see you put on some money and take $120. You want one taxi fare or you want to go buy one beer or whatever you want to do with it. Your brethren not tell you. You have somebody that work in their business place. Them take out money out of the cash register and them not tell you. Remember, you know, they could have said, your brethren could have said, yo, Carlos, you know, so me take up $20 for the dresser. Want to do and blah, blah, me come back, come pay you or whatever. I'm going to say, all right, it's all good, it's all good. The person tell you, don't it? The person working in your shop, they go there till, take out $1,000 and them not tell you as the owner. They could have simply tell you, say, you know, say, Carlos, my son come today for money for go to school. You know, so I never have no money, so I take out $1,000 out of the cash register to give me son. You can't take it out of my salary or what have you. I just want to make you know, sir. That person, you say, you know what? At least you never give them authorization to take out the money, but at least you might be pissed, you might have $1,000 to do something else, but at least the honesty is there and you have to respect that. But with Parliament, 6 billion gone same way. I never tell nobody about it, you know. So not teeth that. The man will tell us say everything is gonna be good. Yeah? The man will tell us say everything is gonna be fine. Eh? Think about it. I have to play one more time.
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed upon by the cabinet, focused on 2 things: economic growth and job creation. Everything that they do must lead towards economic growth and job creation. Failure to achieve those specific targets within the time period are consequential. And then secondly, they will get a 90-day target. In other words, we want to be able to give a report card on the first 100 days of achievements. So they will get a 90-day target that they must achieve, and these are what we call the low-hanging changes that can be made within the first 90 days. And all of that is aligned to our manifesto.
And I'll know the brother can't tell the truth for nothing, people. I'll know the 5% growth in 4 years, see on their finger there. On their hands, them have 5 fingers, and on the next hand, them have 4 fingers. So that represent 5% growth in 4 years, them and a big friend. But poor people pocket never grow. I want if the big friend pocket grow. I want if the big friend expand. I want if watch this.
That is why we did something like the reverse tax credit, never before in Jamaica's history, where the government is giving back to people who earn less than $3 million per year. Never before happened. That's a way in which we are making sure that the dividends of the good economic management reaches to the people. Yes, good economic management can yam.
So the 5 and 4 never work. The economy never work. And because the 5 and 4 never work, this man take up future money when we don't have borrow money, when we use them have to pay for. Claims say give the people them $20,000. Now may I hear say the money slow down till next year, June. I don't know, true it be in terms of the date, but I know say them stop handing out this money. There's a suspension on this 20. Look here, it's not the first to see a government do this. Let me play this and we'll discuss this after.
Not good news. So the growth we have been having has come to an end. It is now decline. That's where we're into now. And as you heard from Dr. Henry there, for calendar year 2024, we are going to end the year poorer than how we started it collectively in terms of our output of goods and services. Not good. And therefore, making the connection, the Prime Minister would have been aware of this. He would have been aware of this, or ought to have been aware of this. Hence, what we heard from him on Tuesday, because he would have known that, listen, the economy has stopped growing. It is now declining. Hence, what he told.
So let's get back to that tax money we might talk about. Say they give back the tax dividend to the people, and yes, good tax management can yam. We're gonna discuss that this morning, gentle people. Let me go to a short break. I'll be right back.
You have a voters list in Olympic Gardens of over 30,000 people. How many of them you think are criminals? Answer me. Give me a number. How many you think of them are murderers involved in murder? I can tell you that it is not more than 20.
Gentle people. Me and Mr. Dwight Gray want have a talk. Where you say good morning, my brother? Where you say Dwight? Talk to me.
I was listening to the result of the Prime Minister taking the IC to court, and the Prime Minister find himself in a big hole, man. Where it's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 28 count of indictment when you want the court to throw it, and the court only agree and give him 3.
Mm-hmm.
So him lose 25.
Mm-hmm.
So the 3 with them approve him, pan, it's just basic.
Well, so I did it. I did it. Them there.
That's the word. Did it. Carlos, I believe if the Prime Minister have any more integrity leaving at him, he should step aside. To be honest, the country can't go on like this, man. If the Prime Minister have anything leave, just step aside, man. Give somebody else like JLP a chance. Bruce Golding give you a chance, you know. Remember, nobody never voted in a chance. Bruce Golding give somebody a chance, man. We can't continue like this, brother. We cannot allow the face of Jamaica to go like this, Carlos, the Prime Minister taking the IC to court. I actually lose.
Yeah.
He lose.
And he promised us that he wouldn't do it.
And he promised us 2019 that leave in one of the PMP to leave the interim commissioner alone to do their job. We talk about the learning curve, and the learning curve, and the learning curve, and this and that, and you have find all the speech you can find.
Yeah, man.
And the same, Carlos, this is man. We never see this happening in a no. This is 2024. I'm born in the 70s. I've never seen nothing like this before. I swear to God.
Bad, man.
No Prime Minister has gone this low in our history of our country. None. And on both sides. None.
That's true, man.
Carlos, just look on it, bro. No Prime Minister has gone this low in our history.
No, sir.
On both sides.
This unprecedented.
It's unprecedented. Exactly, sir. Please, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm shame. I'm a Jamaican, you know. And the world are watching, and my friend them over here talk. It's not looking good. I'm telling you, Carlos. You come to work and the man say, what's going on there, man?
What your boss has said about Jamaica? Come in your boss reason. Him concerned about Jamaica.
Yes. Him said, boy, it's unbelievable with the Prime Minister. Him said, this will never happen nowhere else in the world. My boss tell me that my boss talk. He said, this, why the Prime Minister just step aside? And he said, all of this, who is the head of the state in Jamaica? And I said, the Governor General. And he said, why the Governor General not doing anything? Why? Why the Governor General not saying anything?
Governor General.
Yes.
Hey, look here. Look, I have some more video to play now because I'm going to show who the brother is. Because you see, them video I play, them can't get it from the truth, you know. And I make them up, and I make them out there, right? Every clip of me I play, them out there, and I make them up. These are his own words, and no come true after a while. 9 years, my brother. But the job letter, they fit thief in politician, they get a 300% raise and they get more lazy.
Yes. In parliament with big Gila High. I must say half Gila High or what in a bag. Just for embarrassment.
I disrespect the poor people, you know. You know, I cheer my Jerry. Yeah. Remember I talk about the corner shop. They're gonna find a video there again and start playing it again. You know?
Yes.
The corner shop has spread the virus. They're gonna show poor people that man and respect when boy come out the basket with plastic bag and aisle in a parliament. Eh? Then the time the man rich, then the time they rich, you know. Then the time the man rotten rich. I come out with plastic bag.
I never work for him band.
Eh?
Never work.
Then the time the man attack. He was a rotten rich brother then.
Yes, sir. One student loan. Couldn't pay student loan. I know this man is a Chillionaire. Not in billionaire. Chillionaire.
But hold on there. Hold on there. You have a minute, hold on there, because we got the Prime Minister got to tell me about his money in his parents' account. Hold on there.
Yes.
He what the Prime Minister say and tell me if I don't believe him.
It is alleged that I had omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and one of these accounts was incorrectly reported as a US dollar balance by a financial institution. These matters were cleared as the accounts in question, by my recollection, were dormant, previously reported, and the balance in them were around Jamaican $3,000 and 200 euros. Other accounts were identified and alleged to be belonging to me, but undeclared. Some of these accounts were opened by my parents as far back as 1975, and my name later added, probably while I was still a child. Many Jamaicans add their children to their accounts for survivorship reasons and in the event of emergencies. I have never claimed these as my assets, and I am satisfied that the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled that there was insufficient evidence to support claims that I intentionally omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and that there is greater evidence to support my explanation as opposed to evidence to the contrary.
Now, hear this explanation from the opposition. Hold on there. What you have to say about that?
Carlos,
hey.
I want to ask you a question. How the Prime Minister get here, man?
Me don't know how you get a sign up. Like they set him so. Man can't stop.
How the Prime Minister get here, man, Carlos, man? That's the Prime Minister have to explain himself. The Prime Minister.
Yep. Explain how mother count and the father count. And what kind of nonsense this we are hearing this morning, people? Eh? Hold on, we can play it again.
It is alleged that I had omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and one of these accounts was incorrectly reported as a US dollar balance by a financial institution. These matters were cleared as the accounts in question, by my recollection, were dormant, previously reported, and the balance in them were around Jamaican $3,000 and 200 euros. Other accounts were identified and alleged to be belonging to me, but undeclared. Some of these accounts were opened by my parents as far back as 1975, and my name later added, probably while I was still a child. Many Jamaicans add their children to their accounts for survivorship reasons and in the event of emergencies. I have never claimed these as my assets, and I am satisfied that the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled that there was insufficient evidence to support claims that I intentionally omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and that there is greater evidence to support my explanation as opposed to evidence to the contrary.
Yeah, you hear that?
This is the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister, that
this is our Prime Minister. This is serious, man.
Prime Minister, all right, okay. The Prime Minister said account was dormant to his recollection. Periods out from 1975. People who are listening up and in name added as a child. Now, maybe hear the PNP them explanation when it comes to this account, when their parents' name and all them things there. Listen to this speech.
One burn the fire. One burn the fire.
Bless up, my brother. Nice. Yeah, man. Thank you. Respect. People, the man said account have been dormant, right? To my recollection. That means me not tell no lie. Just like me not give no account, me not have no account, the money spent, but me not have no account. Always I confuse the truth. So that's why them say, to my recollection, me not lie, you know. What me I say might be a lie, but to my knowledge, you know, account has been dormant and periods open from 1975, and they might add him as a child. Me go play it one more time for soak in on the head before me play the PNP them.
It is alleged that I had omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and one of these accounts was incorrectly reported as a US dollar balance by a financial institution. These matters were cleared as the accounts in question, by my recollection, were dormant, previously reported, and the balance in them were around Jamaican $3,000 and 200 euros. Other accounts were identified and alleged to be belonging to me, but undeclared. Some of these accounts were opened by my parents as far back as 1975, and my name later added, probably while I was still a child. Many Jamaicans add their children to their accounts for survivorship reasons and in the event of emergencies. I have never claimed these as my assets, and I am satisfied that the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled that there was insufficient evidence to support claims that I intentionally omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and that there is greater evidence to support my explanation as opposed to evidence to the contrary.
Well, now you're here again. Let's go to the PNP explanation. What the hell is going on with these accounts in my parents' name?
So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the four accounts, there were two related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
Boy, Mr. Holness, I can't help it more than go find the truth and come back and tell the people them, you know. Yeah, man, because the truth them out there. Now, you tell me the parliament something totally different. You don't know nothing about the account from 1975, and the parents might had you as survivorship, and the PNP them tell me something different, yeah, brother. And what kind of privacy is this?
So there are 2 separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those 2 separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 accounts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie! Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me not like people tell lie for me.
The rest of them who were there get $5,000 and a box lunch.
People, you see all these lies what this brother tell. Them there, you know. Now, in 2019, this brother also tell me, say, him gonna fund the Integrity Commission, he's gonna protect it. The man even load up the PNP them and tell them, say, they must leave the Integrity Commission and the police agencies alone. What we say again now? Him same one. People, nothing come out of this man's mouth. Me play all of this for you, you know. None of it came to pass. So this brother just tell pure lies, so. The man tell us him not gonna fund the Integrity Commission. Oh, it is a young agency and you know, rare blah blah and even load up the PNP them. Leave the Integrity Commission and police agency alone. Let's watch it.
I couldn't leave this stage without saying to you that corruption is not an issue that occupies the front of my mind. I couldn't leave here today and say to you that we still need to tighten up on the new anti-corruption systems and framework that is in place. In a sense, if you were to compare Jamaica to all the other countries in the Caribbean, our framework for anti-corruption would be the most advanced. It is not for want of putting in the legislative and institutional processes. They are there. But you have to bear in mind that we are also very new on the scale of dealing with anti-corruption issues. So there is a learning curve that we are going through. What is important is that the government supports the development of the institution so it can accelerate very quickly on that learning curve and provide the resources so that they can move very quickly on the learning curve, and that the government does not intervene or interfere. And that message goes to the opposition as well. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs, and that the government does not intervene or interfere. And that message goes to the opposition as well. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs.
Mr. Tufton see we come out, come make big chat about we health care, Flaval, our schools, $901 billion, almost $7 billion. We are here about $3 trillion. We need to get to the bottom of our money. That are too much money for any Jamaicans for left on the table and said, sure, we can't do nothing about here, man. I just saw the thing said, una mad somebody that the $3 billion can run the country for 2 years. Solid. Yeah. A whole heap of money that Jamaica generation them thief from grandpitney them. And look for our schools, look for our hospitals, peer chattings.
This government has moved the health budget from $60 billion in 2016 to $140 billion in 2023. You would ask the Jamaican people, what have we gotten so far? for this increase in budget. This government has moved the health budget from $60 billion in 2016 to $140 billion in 2023. You would ask the Jamaican people, what have we gotten so far for this increase in budget?
From $60 billion to $140 billion. And it get worse. Where my money gone? Unaccounted for. No dot, no I's, no cross, no T's. Cannot give account where my money spent. From $60 billion to $140 billion. Let's go to our $901 billion education ministry.
Grovetown Primary and Infant School, effects of Storm Raphael. We are here, we are sweeping out the water from the classrooms. The students are online because all the classrooms have water, so we are sweeping the water out of the classrooms. The teachers are here helping along with the ancillary workers. This is our dining area and also a classroom, completely underwater. This is the tuck shop area. There's water on the floor. Because of the roof, all the roof is leaking. By the infant department, the decking is leaking. So one classroom, as you saw in the previous video,
even at the park, Mandela Park, where kids and people go, a park it name, you know. Why this is happening at the park?
Mandela Park is a rat park. Yeah, man. Them say this name, Mandela Park. It's a rat park. Mandela Park. Rat for days. Yeah, man. Acha. Rat. It's a rat that. Acha. Acha. Oh, God, man. Acha. Rat. My God. Rat days. Mandela Park. It's a rat park.
Wow. So Ransford McLean say, if Kanjo had given $1 million to every single Jamaican, it still wouldn't have added up to $3 billion. Hey, you see that, brother? Or something else, you know? We need investigation done. You see, at the wrong time, them choose if you dip so deep in our money. Vloggers are out here. Social media out here. It's not back in the analog days. So them think, you know, they not pay attention to what going on out here. So digital. You see me? All right, people. So tell me what you think about all that corruption and crime. That can't continue to happen. The end result is people need to go to jail for all this money. You need thorough investigation. We can't just hear say $3 trillion missing and that's it. Only for money from the grand picnic. If you're paying a labor right, you know what's money that? You know that what that will do to your life? Hey? Yo. On top of that, they make disaster relief stuff spoil in the ADPEM under the Prime Minister. Rata bite it up and Mola take food. If you go to the poor, disaster relief, food, millions of dollars of it spoil. Eh? Tell me, with the amount of Jamaica we're poor and hungry out there, where they find time for you put on food till Mole, Techie, and Rata Rocha near me up in an ADPEM storeroom? Tell me. Because the Prime Minister failed to spend the money what them already have allocated to put AC unit in the place. More the night, rats in night, the worker them says a unhealthy work condition. Of course, if mole and rat in night, me now walk in there. This administration spend the most. People need to go to jail for this. Not only criminals. Talk about criminals. Yesterday, there was a hostage situation in Spalding. I'm sure you guys, I got some footages, gentle people. I'm sure you guys see what I go on when you hear gun boy, a ball, like a ball for them mama. Big guns them use, go, they go, do them thing. But when the police corner them, you want to give them a ball and a beg. What happened to these youths is just like them life has scratched them. I mean, know them a youth we are talking about say a hard life make them do this. Man, stop it. Uno gun so expensive, stop it. Uno look like uno short of a meal, stop it. Me not say life is hard at Jamaica for enough people, but you guys do not look like you're short of a meal, young men. It just look like you guys choose a life of crime. And listen to you guys, you guys are talking like you guys used to this kind of talk, like you've been to jail before. Let's play from the police what happened yesterday in Spalding, Jamaica.
Alvin Allen, Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of Area 3. So about 1:30 p.m. today, police team was on patrol in the Spalding's area when they observed men alighted from a motor vehicle. They further observed that one of the persons was armed with a rifle. The police immediately accosted the men who opened fire at the police. One of our men was shot. The men then ran into the supermarket where they barricaded themselves inside there for a little over 2 hours. Our officer that was shot is currently being treated at hospitals. We engaged the negotiating process with the men, and they eventually surrendered. At the end of it, when they finally came from the room, we realized that 2 of them were injured. They were immediately rushed to the hospital. The other 2 are currently in police custody. A total of 4 weapons, to include a rifle, have been recovered. The investigation is well and truly underway.
So it look like the youth them life long, but them careless with it. And them come out, them depend. Now the youth them have a new trick. Yeah man, them youth have a new trick. Gunman have a new trick in Jamaica. Because I believe so, because them did depend live. Why them life save? I mean, have to clip people while they were on live. I believe it's because there was a TikTok live, make if you understand people. Them have their phone and they go on live when they were cornered. I don't think they would go on live if they didn't get through with what them go there for. But when they were cornered, them go on live. In their mind, I believe police now gonna do what them do upon live, because they a ball out and tell police them they upon live. Let's go to that clip. New trick they find, and trust me, other gunmen is gonna use that same tactics on the police. Some people are saying it's a smart move on the criminal's part, but you bet believe if them criminals they get them way, they won't go upon no live. They have gone a long time with a piece of loot and shoot and whatever them come there for. You understand me? Them young youth, I look upon them. Them youth look like them short of a meal, Lara. And what do you, man? Them look like them short of a meal. So them in there then stripped down. It seems to, police bossing. They say them now have nothing. Me don't have nothing under my clothes. Me naked, so me couldn't have nothing under my clothes because me naked. People, they back criminal preempt everything before they come around. Believe me, them plan this way ahead before they come around. If you get caught, brother, charge it. We could go in there, so we go, we could watch these people and see what's going on here. And I laugh at the matter about Jaja. And I edit it best enough so you can see it and hear it a little bit better.
You said this week you were convinced your team would get to this point where they are challenging at the top of the league, perhaps not this quickly. They're showing no signs of slowing down though, are they?
Didn't the man say I got college? The youth say I got college that does 2 things, set away and throw and ray. Look, I'm not going to be here and stay and judge nobody, but them the type of weapon I want to push down. Weapon hold for money, But you could choose a better way. But you could choose a better way as youth and youth. I want the youth and youth them hear that video, because I'm going to play them over and over so they hear, Oh, bad man, ball like a baby when police corner them,
Nobody. Please, I live with the fun. Please, I live with the fun. Please, officer, do your big. Please, do. See, and do. Please, officer. Shut up, father. Please, officer. Please, do. Please. No, please. Father God. No, officer, we're not going, officer, man.
Nah, go on. Officer, my brother, we are soldier and police officer. Please, we are good. Officer, just a big fucking
college, me get accepted for the college.
Why is it? Officer, please.
I'm married to me.
Officer, please.
Get accepted for the
we not, man.
Officer, we are not full. Please, officer.
Lock up.
Everything is lock up, officer. Please, we are begging, officer. Please.
Please, officer.
Well, as far as me look at there, a couple of million worth of machinery. And them say, boy, two things set away. Like me say, why do my youth going to do them thing what them do? Why the youth them at Jamaica not find something else to do with them life? They will have all for money, you know, but they will take it go buy a gun instead of to start a business. When me there in Jamaica, I wish me have gun money to go start a business. Nah, take it buy no gun. The youth them are going in life a crime. And you can see the video I played for you a while ago. Me have to edit it in a black and white and what have you, because syrup is not a good look on YouTube. You know, YouTube policy and something like that. So it's in a black and white. But you look at the police them come in there and like can drop in a hole. And me see syrup a drop. You see me I say? A man hand ban up and sit like that.
Nobody. Please, officer, please, I live with the fan. Please.
I feel laugh for me young with that back. Please, officer, please, Father God, please. Can you imagine one of the buck of people with a big old gun and people are begging no. Please. Look here, let me tell you something. This will be the first time I come on my platform and every day I hear me take up a criminal. If the police has flattened out all of them youth here on my platform, I would come and tell you, say, them deserve it. Look what them I do. Think about if the police had flattened out all 4 of them. They wouldn't deserve it, people. Let us ask. Them came out Sunday morning for what? Funeral service? When they come out the Sunday, I do. Oh, wow. You understand what I say, people? Nah, man. So what you see happening here, gentle people, is bad man a bad for them mama. Mama, come let me out here. Bad man I mean that prison them a sprint propeller. Mama. And if you hear them used to jailhouse. You can't talk to Carlos about jailhouse. We study them thing there. The talk we hear them and get the police. All kind of talk. Them cover everything. They might taught everything. Me have a brother police. Me have a brother soldier. Me I got college. Me this and me altar boy. Me singing in the choir. I just shooting. Listen to them people. Gina them, you know. All criminal. I don't know how them are a real criminal. Them are real criminal. Listen to them attack. Them are them minor. Listen to them attack. Them attack the right thing as a criminal, you know. As a criminal talk. Them taught everything out there. Me a altar boy, me a this, me alone, mama have me granny blind and I bring water and go care for her. Please, officer, please.
Nobody. Please, officer, please, I live with the fan. Please, I live with the fan. Please, officer, do you beg you? Please do. See, and do. Please, officer. Please, officer. Please, do.
Please.
No, please.
Father God.
No, officer, we're not good. Officer, man.
Nah, good. Officer, my brother, we are soldier and police officer. Please, we are good. Officer, just a big fucking mistake.
Me get accepted for the college.
Why is it? Officer, please.
I'm married to me.
Officer, please.
Get accepted for the
we not, man.
Officer, we are not full. Please, officer.
Lock up.
Everything is lock up, officer. Please, we are begging, officer. Please.
Please, officer.
We know them youth, yeah. Some of them are probably fathers, nephews, sons, brothers, youth. Me I beg you no. Turn away from crime, no man. Do something better with your life, no man. Me tired of seeing you go down, you know. Me tired of seeing my son them a drop out, you know. Do something better with your life. Me understand that things rough, but brother, as rough as things be, rough like when I used to grow up. Me I tell us that things rough now. But rough like when me I grew up. And me used to walk without shoes. And me used to walk without brief. And me used to walk without socks. And me for me crutches used to tear out. And for me pocket corner used to tear out. And me used to walk without belt. And for me parents used to trust food. And we used to name overnight food. Sometimes we're sour because we don't have no refrigerator. We never have no electricity. We never have no TV. One country bus and they left you have to walk miles. No uno have car. No uno have bike. Motor vehicle everywhere. Why uno do it? Don't give me no goddamn excuse, man. If anybody should be stealing around here, it should be my generation. If anybody should be in a life of crime, it should be my generation. It was my generation who couldn't buy the goddamn bullock cake. Who couldn't buy the bread. One bullock cake served for so many of us. Now the whole world can buy a whole bag of bullock cake, buy the whole glass case and buy the whole goddamn shop. We don't can afford that these days. But to still find yourself in a life of crime. When I was growing up, only one man in the crew among us. Come here, so DJ and my brother sing and man I follow we all both crowd. One man of a chopper. I look a bicycle. Everybody walk. I'm not hear a vehicle come, everybody I look a ride, and especially when a trucker come. We never have it like that. We don't have no truck nowadays gonna be. We don't have mall truck. We don't have hag and go truck. We don't have market truck. We don't have sand truck. We don't have truck nowadays to go away and get a ride. We don't big ride and a pick up back gone away. We don't young boys. Me don't want for you no excuse from none of you. Poverty is that no reason behind no damn crime. Let me tell you what is going on. You see that music where the youth them all listen to. You see that music there? Here you have the government trying to stop something that people with more influence than politicians is promoting. I repeat, here you have something your government is trying to stop that people with more influence than the government is promoting, affecting the youths then. Even look at youth them a go to school, it's crime. Listen to music the youth them a listen to. If you guys eradicate and weed out the farmer music, the youth them a celebrate. Jamaica not gonna be better. What you guys are doing is just, fixing the symptom like wiping the nose when they address what give you the cold. Locking up the youth them and next young youth them and look 5-year-old are sing about kill people. The 5-year-old still singing about killing people. I've been talking about it on my platform for a long time. There's a straight relationship between violent music and violent crime. It will get worse. If you notice, any island where the dancehall music spread to, the violent dancehall music, what is happening to those islands? Any country where the violent music spread to, what happened to that country? England tried to lock it out a little bit too late, but England did found a relationship between violent music and violent crime. That's why England don't want those kind of music and performance in them country. Here come Jamaica, where police have to carry a gun when they go to school for a visit. England police don't carry a gun on the road. But we still don't see the danger behind the type of lifestyle where the music can promote in Jamaica. Enough of them youth here, they live a fantasy life. I said it before on my platform. Many Jamaicans are living fantasy. The artists are doing the theory, and the youth them are doing the practical. The artists them must say what they do, and the youth them must carry it off. If the artists them say, go a space, go dirt somebody, say them fool ya, would I find a way if you go a space, go dirt somebody. If the artists them say, go under sea, go dirt somebody, You know, so them fool ya, you find a way if you're gonna see go hurt somebody. They take everything the artist ever say literally. Different time now, people. The music is a serious thing. The music is the highest. Nothing is bigger than the music. When the youth on road and walk around with the headset over them ears and them go bed with the headboard that play, see where if you go in there's appearance, go turn off the phone and the music. Then I listen to movie. When they're in a church and them listen to them little thing, then I listen to movie. When they're on road, then I listen to the movie. Music is the highest. Then now look at it to the people. When in a church, it is music that will drag you up there to the altar. Will remove you from the seat and you don't even know how we get up from a seat and reach up an altar. Because the musicians in the church know a certain type of music to play, a certain type of chords, a certain type of notes. Certain type of song them sing when the altar call. Music, right? The effect of music. Drag you up at the altar, they are ball. When certain notes start hitting, the musician know exactly what to do with you. They are professionals in that field. When time for altar call, it is music when them use to make you feel bad. Give it with love. Store it above. Give it with a willing heart. So if you go through your wallet and your pocket and try to find chum change for give the church, because you now give it a willing heart. And when you say give it a willing heart, music again. We drag out the money out of your pocket. The wife has struggled to find food tomorrow morning when they go home Monday morning from church Sunday. Music. Make no found no band. Because your mother, your father feel a vibes to a certain music and certain things happen and not for own a band. Music has a certain effect will make you cry. Music will make you happy, man. Music will make tears run down your eye. Music is a normal thing, but then I look for music like that. Movies, Carlos, yes, we understand, but not big like the movies, the music. Because if there's no musical instrument in the horror movie, in the scary movie, you're not afraid. It is a music instrumental, and music where you hear like them sound their music, you know. Instrument you hear and make them sound in a scary movie, you know. And the sound make you get scary, you know, like Jason and all them things and jazz. Ja, 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 ja. Music, man. Powerful. And you have them type of points and beating that the youth they made every day and then get up. Murder, murder, murder. And you look at youth them and say, Fassi, me murder you. You have some look at bleach out, tattoo out boy in Jamaica call themselves artists. They don't give a damn about the generation. They don't care. That's why government have to regulate. Because if you allow some people to strip themselves and come on social media, if YouTube and these platforms have regulation, you would have some people who do that. As a matter of fact, when Facebook just started, before them tighten up certain regulation, you saw people on social media raw sex, you know. I've seen that on Facebook for all who on Facebook for a longer time. You saw people on Facebook having sex. So if you allow some people without regulation, they will destroy a nation. That's why the music they must be banned. You have a next generation that come and talk about murder. Government wants to stop the murder in the country, but artists are singing about promoting murder, celebrating murder. Eh? You're promoting it every day. Murder, dead, hitman, scamming. Artists are going there and promote something what government are trying to stop. And government not see it. Where the artists are more influential than any politician. The artists are more influential than the youth and parents. And government just sit down and don't see that. Eh? England police okay gun per road. Crime there England, but police still okay gun per road like that. Violent crime, we try to take that from the youth. Everybody that try to reset. Where is the reset for Jamaica? In the recent years, China tried to reset itself. If you go and Google it, you'll see it. What may I say now? China have come in with laws like ban youths over 18 years old. If you're 18 years old, 18 and under cannot be on a video game for more than 4 hours, for the week. For real people. China, at some point of a reset, when we see the youth, they might go a certain way. Somebody have to do it, you know. Somebody said, China coming in with a law where 4 hours for the week, you 18 and under can be in a video game. Why China do that? Are they seeing something where we not see? Are they make it, you know? Are they seeing some negative effect on the youth, them growth? That the rest of we not see who make we youth them depend 8 hours and not for the youth them depend video game a day. A matter of fact, if the youth they depend for 4 hours a day and you take it from them enough away, the youth them mad. But China reduce it 4 hours a week. However them use it, it's up to them, 18 and under. Me I say, go to the door, go fling rock, stone and stick, man. Go climb one tree. Go jump rope, man. Go play police and thief run around there. Go be picnic again, man. Go think. Go bush, go out there, go pick up rock stone. Go look pan the ground and see the insect and how the ants build them nest. Go along out there, go be picnic again, man. So China is resetting their country and them youths. Guess what China did again? Go Google what me I tell you now, and I lie me I tell you. Reset years. It just happened a couple years ago. China also make illegal. You can't be on TV and dress like a woman when you're a man, or a man when you're a woman. You hear me I say? A man have to dress like a masculine man, a female have to dress like a feminine female in China. If you're TV, if you're a celebrity, if you're in a magazine, a billboard, or anything with influence, you hear what Carlos is saying? No man can't depend on TV, look like no woman at China. Go do the research where your Carlos are talking about. So even China do a reset. You wonder why China is doing this? Why? Why China don't want the little baby them to grow up and see them, the man them wear frock and the woman them wear pants and I show them brief? Why the Chinese them don't want the youth them to grow up and see a man go like a woman and a woman go like a man? None of that in no magazine, no billboard, no TV, no media. Nowhere. China make that become illegal. So you see, they are resetting their country for the youths. Now, where is our reset? In Jamaica. We see it, you know, because we cannot sustain these people. How Jamaica going to speed and the trajectory, we cannot balance this out if we don't change people for the youths. They make it a better life for them now. We have to protect the youth from themselves. They don't know nothing. See them a youth here. Get caught up on a ball. Get caught up on a ball. Go on social media because this is a new tactics. And please be reminded, monkey see, monkey do. Other criminals gonna use this. And police is gonna get caught and live dirting gunman. Because you see, Rosa Chang say shoot to kill. Them know that. The Prime Minister say, meet the judge or meet your maker. Them know that. I want to understand the tactic what them I use. Since Chang and the Prime Minister say, just dirt. These are them new tactics. These are them pushback. To combat that, they come up with, if you dirt me upon live, it will show at least somebody can say, the police, me never have no gun in my hand. And I want to understand me, people. And police have to be aware of this. I don't know if they might have no meeting and no police. The police, these are the first who see this, you know. Yes, these are the first who see this. That a gunman barricade himself and they're on live. While the police are out there want dirty. Because them out there, one of the police get canned, you know. Yes, man, one of the police pick up can. So imagine one police pick up can by them here. And all Jamaican police be. They will dirty without even police to pick up no can. And many stories me do on this platform and tell us how much innocent dirty go on by police out there. So if you know, say you dirt, you never dirt the police, but you can't up a police. Them boy, yeah. And the police them come in and get you. Me say, I believe people, it is the social media that they were on. Save them life. Believe.
Nobody. Please, officer, please. Please, I live with the fun. Please, I live with the fun. Please, officer, do your big. Please, do. See, and do. Please, officer. Please, officer, please, do. Please. No, please. Please. No, officer, we're not good. run, officer, man.
Nah, go on. Officer, my brother, we are soldier and police officer. Please, we are good. Officer, just a big fucking mistake.
Me get accepted from the college.
Officer, please.
I'm married to me.
Officer, please.
Get accepted from the
we not, man.
Officer, we are not full. Please, officer.
Lock up. Everything is
lock up, officer. Please, we are begging, officer. Please.
Please, officer.
You think my life is one to give you no life like that, youth? Or what do I do with no life? The man want to say a big every mistake this year. You have to laugh at the people. The man with a bad, please, officer, please. Every beautiful thing about themselves, them character in the book they can find to chew at the police. Me and a gunman, me got maritime, me a police, a soldier. You have to laugh. People, you can't make this up. This is a real movie script. Jamaica Netflix series. No, sir. No. No, sir.
Please, officer, please. Please, I live with the fun. Please, I live with the fun. Please, officer, do your begging. Please, do. See, and do. Please, officer. Please, officer, please, do. Please. No, please. Father God. No, officer, we're not going. Officer, man.
Nah, go on. Officer, my brother, we are soldier and police officer. Please, we are good. Officer, just a big fucking mistake.
Me get accepted from the college.
Officer, please.
I'm married to me.
Officer, please.
Get accepted from the
we not, man.
Officer, we are not full. Please, officer.
Lock up. Everything is lock up, officer.
Please, we are begging, officer. Please.
Please, officer.
Or Jamaica State, them gonna come out for a road to get bail pending court case and come dirt more people. Jamaica is not a real place, you know, people. Jaja. Eh? And look at this. Something else more to play for you guys.
Junkie man, them are not junk. Junk, them man are junk, brother. I could have me a driver come round and them fuck up my vehicle this morning and mash me up, watch it.
Drive him, say, and
I left them say, yeah. I know them want to leave the scene. Junking man, them, my brother. And the two of them in the junk, watch them. Watch them. Hey, man, I tell you, it's right, that's all.
You see, we tell about it. We need more fertilizer. Be a junk man upon the road. That's why we have an accident. I'm a run high and that type of stuff. But we have a video when them a pull out one of the gunman out of the place there and arrest him.
I went bombard and dig out. Jesus. Then two, they got me two and see two more then. They got me two, you know, and see two like when there's a four of them that.
So the video I show for you a while ago in a black and white. Then when I say, boy, my hand can't go up in the ear because my hand shut up and really blah blah. And the man tear up them hand, you know, tourniquet. So him no leak out. In this video, that video I put in black and white. There will pass syrup leak all over them, so I put in black and white. But this first video with them that show while they was online, just talking, you know, me not see no syrup leak. So it look like before the police them a bus car and come in upon them. Yeah, man, this is when them not get no car up yet. They mean their tax a better life they want, but and they're on the line, but they like the police and the police they still can't up the place. But once in the part of the video, the police, because you know, like the police release these footages, like the police them recover the phone, and the police take them footage as you can see. Somebody use a phone and record it from another phone. So I would want to believe, say, is a police who use him phone recorded from the criminal phone who was online. What happened to the other part of the video, police officer? We want to, you know. Yeah, man. Because them go from no Khan so to Khan. Yeah? If you did Khan up all of them, I wouldn't have nothing to say because it seems as if them young men just want to give up them life for no goddamn reason. The young youth, them, and it hurt me heart. So more of the ask the officer, want to the rest of part of the tape. Because we know say I know just them look part of the record. Let go the footage, police. I don't know. Think I alone want to see everything. Where the part where the movie get hot there. At that part, them want to see police. Let go the part there and start play around. Can they go for no syrup on them so to help me see syrup on them in the next video. So what mean between that, officer? Who want to see movie to man? How we are do? Let go. I like me to tell people who don't want to see movie too. It look like to me is the police them release the footage. Like when the police them get them phone and go upon it, and as you can see, as somebody I use a phone, a record from my next phone. So I would want to believe the police have the phone in custody also, you know, and I do this, but there's a part of the video where go from this to something else. Me don't understand because it couldn't just go for this. When they see them right there, so, and the phone look like in the same place, when them pick up the tack. Yeah, the phone look like in the same place. So what happened in between this year, when they have no syrup on them, to when they see syrup on them when we put in a black and white. Police, we want to say that part of the movie, when the hottest part of the movie I cut it off, stop play around, man. I want to see movie, man. Tap it, man. I like that, tell people. You don't have to see it.
You said this week you were convinced your team would get to this point where they are challenging at the top of the league, perhaps not this quickly. They're showing no signs of slowing down though, are they?
People right now.
The man say, me nah nothing for me. We're not fool. We know that. Professional, we see it. No police could have even dream about that. The police was a ratty, you know, so we could have killed them for life. And if that did happen, the police would probably scrap the video them, you know. Trust me. We're not lucky, you know. Yeah, man. Like, I showed it upon live. That's what happened. Showed it upon live because people, it's bad, you know. It's bad at Jamaica, you know. Despite what government want to tell about crime down and stuff, the youth, them pick up crime, you know. I mean, I love it, you know. I mean, I love it, man. People, police, man among 6 charged by Mocha over scam of elderly NCB customer. People no come here. Yesterday, I read a story about this security guard who is working out where scam people. People say him claim, say him act like him a police, but him a work out of police station in a Jamaica and him scam people whole heap of money. I'm looking at the comment section and people are saying, how come the security guard working out of so many police station and the police them in the station is not a part of the scam? Because look on it. How come a man can just show up at work or just show up at the police station? You know, they put no book, log in nowhere, and just pop up. That means any criminal can infiltrate the police station if I so be the case. So that's why people in the comment section are saying, how the hell a police or some security guard or hang out the police are scam people? So now me I read another, I'm about to read something for you right now, what am I say? And this from the book of the Gleaner. Policeman among 6 charged by Mocha over scam of elderly NCB customer. Member, them lock up soldier, you know, the other day, you know, sophisticated scam. I think a $40 million, if I'm not mistaken, depend the soldier name. Scam NCB. That's why your producer Wayne say, take on the money out of the place there because it's like a scammer's playground. Then we are hear about 6 other Jamaicans will get arrested. From Kingston to the western part of Jamaica, they scrape up some people who are fish. Send some phishing email to people, talk about you win money or whatever your account need fixing. I mean, I know what it entails. So they must scam people out of the money of Jamaica. And now, me about to read policeman where thief money out of Mocha, out of NCB, rather. And police get arrested. Yesterday, me see story come out where soldier pa camp a thief and them lock him up. And if you understand me, they say they get soldier pa camp a broke key in when you're not supposed to broke key in. Soldier, you know. Sorry, guys. Soldier, you know, people, up a camp a thief, you know. And yeah, them catch him and, you know, a soldier way them a deal with him. Yeah. And police are thief too. So I don't know what's going on with this society. They are living a fantasy life. Live rich, get rich fast and die fast. That is what me see this generation here is embarking on. Them embarking on a journey, dead quick. Get rich quick, high life quick, they're dead quick. And that's what me see happen to the generation. And it's sad. It's sad, man. It's freaking sad that today nobody know themselves, police or soldier. Can you imagine you as a soldier, your family see you like all this? I mean, that don't look good. Look on that, people. Big old soldier. Talk to me, people. If I go look that for soldier. Upper army a thief and a broke in a way you're not supposed to broke in her. And they catch him, see there. Take picture of him and dash here like a dirty jars water. What a thing, man. And what going to Jamaica? We have to do better, people. Take off all him, man, I'll be a foot. All him boot, take off him. Tear off all the patch off him shoulder. The flag of Jamaica or whatever rank him got. Gone. Him lucky they never cut off the uniform off him. Eh? This is a soldier, man, you know. Palmy. Get caught. I go to a rifle through room where I'm not supposed to enter. And you know, the thief, jewelry, and all them things there as a military man. And look, them grab him. And see the consequence, you know, military consequence and a normal consequence, you know. You know, like a posting they do a take off him boot off him foot. And now I hear no say police get caught up in a scamming. Well, like everybody I chop the line. Everybody want that 28 bank account. Me no know. I want going out there. Let's read. Policeman among 6 charged by Mocha over scam of elderly NCB customer. So remember the 6 people them they grab. It look like one policeman in it. Remember they lock up one soldier man first, so I tell you about, right? Whole heap of millions worth of scamming. So when they come in your phone and tell you this and that, and we are thinking say a China, this scammer come from India, right? Jamaica there. Mighty God. A policeman, a security guard, a sales representative of a telecommunication company are among 6 persons charged by the Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, MOCA, in relation to the operations last week in connection with the multi-million-dollar smishing scam of an elderly National Commercial Bank customer. And a one person alone. What to the rest of people them? What about money gone, you know? What to the rest of people them when lose money? Let's continue. Police Constable Marlando Rowe, 35, of Sunrise Crescent, 4 parts. Police Constable Marlando Rowe. Marlando Rowe, why you do it? Wow, allegedly. Police Constable Marlando Rowe, 35, of Sunrise Crescent, 4 Pass, Clarendon. 27-year-old security guard Shamar Camp of Manor View Drive, Kingston 8, and 26-year-old Kimar Peters, a Flow Sales representative of Box Command, Clarendon, were all charged with breaches of the Proceeds of Crime Act and the Larceny Act on Friday, December 6th, following their arrest between Tuesday and Wednesday last week. Also charged are 31-year-old electrician Nimoy Rodney of Miller Lane, Old Harbour Road, St. Catherine, 34-year-old Glenisha Smith, customer service representative of Old Hope Road, St. Andrew, and 27-year-old Zoan Foster, a cashier of Top Hill District Junction, St. Elizabeth. Foster was slapped with an additional charge of facilitating the use of criminal property. According to Major Basil Jarrett, Director of Communications at MOCA, the 6 persons are suspected of being part of a wider cyber-enabled crime group, and their arrest and charge demonstrates the agency's resolve to dismantling and Shut up, man. Why every time law enforcement work at Jamaica, that is to show you that we are working and we have the best finest group in the world, are we going to find them? People, every case, every time I see Jamaican police come, I'll give a statement. This is it, I beat them goddamn chest. Why you can't just come with a story and just end right there about the story of what you catch and what happened? Stop beating the goddamn chest. The more you beat to the chest, the more crime escalate. Or they're not doing nothing. That is the PR part of UNO. PR stunt. You know, people, notice this is why you guys, if you never pay attention before. Whenever you see a Jamaican police give some report, press conference or whatever, listen to them listen to them beat them chest. This will show you how we're working hard and the finest force in the world and we are going to this. Man, you don't go away with that, man. Crime and kill like a hell. Just give a goddamn report on what happened. That's all we want to hear. Stop beating the chest. Shit. Sorry, guys. So according to Major Basil Jarrett, Director of Communications at MOCA, the 6 persons are suspected of being part of a wider cyber-enabled crime group, and their arrest and charges here the part and them big up them goddamn chest. And their arrest and charge demonstrate the agency's resolve to dismantle and disrupting organized criminal enterprise. What to the Prime Minister? What to him? Anyway, MOCA had reported that the senior citizen was the victim of a smishing scam, which is a cyber attack that uses fake mobile text messages to trick persons into downloading malware, sharing sensitive information, or sending money to cyber criminals. The attacks are alleged to have taken place in March last year. The persons arrested and charged are believed to have stolen $45,000 and 7.4 million Jamaican dollars, it seemed, and distributed the funds to a number of beneficiaries using sophisticated smishing scam, MOCA reported. Thus the fact that them say sophisticated smishing scam, it tell me say Jamaicans up them game with them scamming thing. It's not just calling a man a foreign and I tell them say, boy, you win some money. We no win. Them a man a go for the money straight out of the bank. You understand what I'm going? Straight out of your account. Yeah. So that is what is going on here. And yeah. So now they put the social media influencer in the paper. The young man will get dirt yesterday, but you know, I leave some of them story there alone because I'm not a TikToker. All I can say RIP to the dead and condolences to family and friends and that, because nobody wish or hope not like that on their family, and parents must not bury them kids. You understand what I'm saying? Parents shouldn't have to bury them picnic, and a serious chat me I make. When the parents shouldn't have to be burying these youngsters. But the youth, they want to live a fast life, faster than their parents. Them parents don't even know what the life of the youth they man live. Fast life they man live. Fast, man want big car. You work on a Honda. Them a youth no want a Honda, no Toyota. A Benz them a youth want and never work a day in them life. The music can tell them so. When you hear me say, the music can tell the youth them say, a big life they live. Anyway, people, I want you guys to know JPS spending to improve its infrastructure next year. Look here, JPS. I don't believe nothing will come from Uno, you know, because why JPS are showing them ball? A politics not running. That's what I tell you, say, you are spending to improve infrastructure next year. Is it a political stunt that JPS? We want if a politics JPS in with the promising too. Is JPS aligned with Andrew administration? Sorry. That them come tell me now, say, JPS to spend big to improve its infrastructure next year. Bro, you should have been spending big before the hurricane season. Hurricane season come and gone, and you come tell me this, brother, cool, man. You know, the JPS is aligned with what going on with the government. That you come out in a promise too. Government a promise, JPS a promise. Who else I got promise with? Look when all the government friend them if they not out the big promises. Standards in it too. Look on them. Look on Leaching. Look on all of them if they're not going to come out with some major promise. I saw it go work, people. I just saw it work. All of them big boys roll out to support the government. They now campaign with a green shirt and all them thing there, you know. They come out in the paper, in the media. They push it. How them about this and that. All these big boys in Jamaica. Look on them. You ever see them come out, man, with them fake stuff where Uno now feel. Anyway, people, thank you so much for watching this video. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If for the first time on the platform you like the work, go ahead. Subscribe and make it your home, no man. Click the bell. So when we go live, you can comment in the comment section same way. Because when I don't make a read every comment, you know, I might cannot read every comment while I roll because I'm alone in the studio sometime. And sometimes I do a lot of editing while I work, as you can know my platform, a lot of changes in videos and clips and stuff like that. That is how my platform roll. And I'm alone there. It's kind of hard to read everything at once sometimes. But however, I glance at the comment section at times. So let me take the time out to big up Ivan Bradford, David Jervis TV, the moderator. Please, guys, please go to David Jervis TV and give her a subscribe. At least make sure come up to 1,000 a month so at least she can monetize her thing. Yeah, man. Yes, people. Please go to Debbie Jervis TV. She work. She pick up the pace and she put in the work. Debbie Jervis TV, my moderator. Show her some love, people. Yeah. Come on, every voice we can get out here in the Gideon, you know. A serious time. We live in a joker time. Sirin Sue, Wagwan family, manners and respect, may I say. Yeah. And Miss Bradford and Ivan Riley, Ransford McLean, Wagwan, Rosie D. Yes. Bless upon yourself. And Sonia Barracks, Wagwan. And yeah. Perry P, Wagwan. Bless up. KK, manners and total respect. Ladybug, bless up yourself. London boy, Wagwan. Lion King, bless up yourself. Aya. Shana Smith, much love. Rumba Time News, blessings, you know. Glorian Sims at 988 at Gmail. Respect and manners every time on this platform. Yeah, to each and every one who come over here. Yeah, me no care where you come from, the way they in the world. Run one list, manners and total respect. Anissa Bell Rose, people, go check out Anissa Bell Rose platform. She do good work over the same way. She's another empress out here in the Gideon. She do her thing same way. Yeah, bless up Anissa, Jaja. Yeah, man. Each and every one of them on the platform, yeah, people. Not much love. Big up, sister. Yeah, man. I am Scandinavia. Where is boat money? Tell us. Mighty God. Bolt and a lot more people who can recoup. You know, Bolt probably can recoup because, you know, what that means. Can you imagine that people who probably grease rope? Christopher Lamb and bless up yourself, you know. Yeah, man, all for blessings over here. As you go through your day and on the sister lie that brother I tell. Eh? Yeah, man. Sandra Stewart, on the sister lie that brother I tell. People, I don't know if the people. Michael Johnson, Wagwan, and Michelle Johnson, sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He is a brand. Manners and respect. Yeah, man. Alicia Wiggum. Enough blessings, same way. Blessing and Rupert Payne. Mama, come take me out here before preserve me a spin propeller. No, hey, a serious thing this happened this morning, you know. Yesterday, you know, with them youth here, you know. And I hope, and the reason why I'm gonna save them, you know. I'm gonna continue to play them so the youth them can hear body so pay. Them a youth here probably have them picnic. Them are some of the son, brothers. This need to be studied. Somebody need to investigate these youth. I would like to sit down and talk to some of them criminal. Why them take that road there? We just want to know what influenced them towards crime. At this point, some news media must go sit down and talk to some criminals. We have crime in Jamaica can't done. How come we have no good journalists to get a chance to go behind bars? Go give we a special. Wagwan Ekran Sound System, bless up, man. Les Brown, Manners, Sister Christine Gilbert, hold for respect, boy. Yeah. You see what I say? Lion King Football and Entertainment said, I am going to sue this alternate Lion King for stealing my handle. Rusted copyright since 1994. I want to go on the platform. I lie. You see what I say? Nah, man, things not going on in Jamaica. Pay chattings, you know. I promise. One thing I understand the people them I realize. The people them start to realize that it was all a lie. All a lie. The people them, you see, once they make people disbelieve you and distrust you, you see, trust is not easy to build. No matter what you try to do. Yeah, man, because look on this. What the Prime Minister is trying to do, him thinks say politicians giving away money and all them things to buy a vote that will build a trust. Some people will take your money and name you out and vote for you. And you will end up like Father Christmas. Now, if me are brethren, look at these people. If me are good brethren, and me have $200 in my wallet, right? You come on my yard, me sit down, cook and we drink beer, and if you want to sleep, you can't sleep there, whatever. Even if we don't even cook, you don't even drink beer, you don't even sleep there. But me are brethren, but put that in there. We are sleep there, you are good brethren for a long time, from school days. So if you make it serious, and that's the type of brethren you talk about from school days. And the brethren broke your foot one time. You know you have $200 in your wallet. You know say $200 because they look at data you want to give. Pay your school fee to go to school this week for your bus fare and lunch. That's all you got, $200, right? And the boy take out $100 out of there. You know say $200 you have, you know. Your friend broke your foot. Gone. Now tell you, would you trust him again? Remember your school friend from long time. I first ever him do this. I know Eddie probably say, so probably long time I'm do this. This couldn't be the first time. Even for the first time, would you trust him again? No. If that friend come back and say, yo, I'm sorry, man. You call him your kid, buddy. You say, yo, oh, you take out the $100 out of my wallet. You know, say I told you I have to give me that, I have to go to school. What kind of effort that? And you go off on him, and your friend say, yo, I'm sorry, man. You know, say, all right, brother, I'm going to give you $200 fee, the $100. A matter of fact, I'm going to give you $500 fee, $100 to make me a friendship solid. I'll only give you $1,000. You will never trust him again. That easy. Look at it good. Would you trust him? The man thief from you and claims him I use money to patch it up. Would you trust him again? So we just want to show you that trust is not something easy to build. And that's the problem the Prime Minister finds himself in right now. No amount of political handout. Now, go save him, Because people remember. You understand what I say, people? People remember. Trust is hard to build. Jamaica people had trust the Prime Minister. They trust him. Jamaica people did love the Prime Minister one at a time. They did love him. Andrew Holness could do no wrong. Andrew Holness win over a lot of PNP also. A mighty lot of PNP he won over. He could do no wrong. The man just have to go on in and do the right thing. Look where the man end up now. How did the Prime Minister end up here? That he might explain this and explain that. Guys, breakdown on the road yesterday and AAA sent out my mechanic and everything was okay after she came. Anyway, people. And someone else say, huh? Anyway, people, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
You have a voters list in Olympic Gardens of over 30,000 people. How many of them you think are criminals? Answer me. Give me a number. How many you think of them are murderers involved in murder? I can tell you that it is not more than 20.
Oh my God. Mr. MP, Mr. Government, Mr. TEF, turn on the light.
Fix that road!
Fix that road! Fix that road! Fix that road!
Fix that road! Fix that road!
All right, see, we're turning back now. Yeah. This is the Villa Lacage Road, and the tourists are demanding that it be fixed because it's a road that they use. And the school kids use it too, all right? Come, Mr. Bike Man, mind you're drowning ahead. So tourists, what do you have to tell the government?
Fix that road! Fix that road! Fix that road!
Is alleged that I had omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and one of these accounts was incorrectly reported as a US dollar balance by a financial institution. These matters were cleared as the accounts in question, by my recollection, were dormant, previously reported, and the balance in them were around Jamaican $3,000 and 200 euros. Other accounts were identified and alleged to be belonging to me, but undeclared. Some of these accounts were opened by my parents as far back as 1975, and my name later added, probably while I was still a child. Many Jamaicans add their children to their accounts for survivorship reasons and in the event of emergencies. I have never claimed these as my assets, and I am satisfied that the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled that there was insufficient evidence to support claims that I intentionally omitted bank accounts from my declarations, and that there is greater evidence to support my explanation as opposed to evidence to the contrary.
So there are two separate investigations that emanated from the Prime Minister's statutory declarations. I want you to discuss that first and tell us what were those two separate investigations. One relates to the omission of information for which the Director of Corruption Prosecution ruled, and then the second investigation was around illicit enrichment.
Well, I would say on the 4 accounts, there were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager, and another one. Now, It is important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of millions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
Break for those employees earning up to $1.5 million annually.
The Jamaica Labour Party will remove income tax from the salaries of approximately 118,000 workers. This includes most teachers, nurses, security forces, and many public and private sector workers. You could take home as much as $18,000 more on your pay per month.
But on assuming office, the JLP found out that there were scarce resources to finance its election promise. There was no gas tax as the party had hoped, and as such, the April 1 deadline for implementation of the tax policy was never met. But the party shrugged that off, and Finance Minister Audley Shaw made this announcement when he opened the budget debate on May 12.
And so when we presented our 10-point plan, which included 1.5, this was not just a political gimmick, it wasn't at all. It was something that was well grounded in research into the situation, the feeling, the suffering of the people.
A government without a growth plan. That's how opposition leader Andrew Holness has described the Portia Simpson Miller administration. Mr. Holness poured scorn on the government's handling of the economy as he made his contribution to the 2015-2016 budget debate in Parliament on Thursday. More in this report from Tanika Thomas.
For opposition leader Andrew Holness, the government's 3-year in office is tantamount to failure. He says little has been done to ease the financial burden Jamaicans are faced with. Making his budget presentation in Gordon House on Thursday, Mr. Holness argues that Jamaicans are worse off today than they were in 2011 under the former JLP administration. Holness claims rising food prices, a devalued currency, and high unemployment are just some of the failures of the Portia Simpson Miller government. To bring across his point, he returned with his favorite analogy, the food basket, demonstrating how spending power has diminished drastically for a minimum wage earner. He compared what a low-income earner was able to afford in 2011 versus 2015.
This has no oxtail or curry goat. This is the reality of the People's National Party government and the guts of Jamaica. This is what you can get in Jamaica now. You can still get that tin. You get 1 tin of sardine. You can only get 1 tin of mackerel. This is the best demonstration of where the country has gone under the PhD.
Mr. Holness contends that a JLP government would do better at managing the economy. He says if the economy does not grow at a sustainable rate of at least 5%, then the IMF stipulations will become unbearable for nationals.
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed upon by the cabinet, focused on 2 things: economic growth and job creation. Everything that they do must lead towards economic growth and job creation. Failure to achieve those specific targets within the time period are consequential. And then secondly, they will get a 90-day target. In other words, we want to be able to give a report card on the first 100 days of achievements. So they will get a 90-day target that they must achieve, and these are what we call the low-hanging changes that can be made within the first 90 days. And all of that is aligned to our manifesto.
I couldn't leave this stage without saying to you that corruption is not an issue that occupies the front of my mind. I couldn't leave here today and say to you that we still need to tighten up on the new anti-corruption systems and framework that is in place. In a sense, if you were to compare Jamaica to all the other countries in the Caribbean, our framework for anti-corruption would be the most advanced. It is not for want of putting in the legislative and institutional processes. They are there. But you have to bear in mind that we are also very new on the scale of dealing with anti-corruption issues. So there is a learning curve that we are going through. What is important is that the government supports the development of the institution so it can accelerate very quickly on that learning curve and provide the resources so that they can move very quickly on the learning curve, and that the government does not intervene or interfere. And that message goes to the opposition as well. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs, and that the government does not intervene or interfere. And that message goes to the opposition as well. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs. Leave the anti-corruption and policing agencies to do their jobs. The things that I know affecting whole heap of people in Jamaica is the high electricity bill. When the PMP come into power, them say them going to bring down electricity costs. What has happened since? Electricity costs keep rising. They promise that by 2016 they would have made the JPS more efficient with more efficient plants. That's not going to happen till another 2 years. And before you know it, it will be another 3 or 4 years before them actually do it. The Labour Party will make sure that we put in place more efficient electricity generated plants to bring down the cost of electricity to you. I don't like to make promise. I make commitment. And under the Labour Party government, we are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big power plants. We are going to ensure that we bring to this country the big energy companies that can put the money in here to build the plants to give you cheaper and better electricity.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in HEART approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill, because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So
there is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case.
The person was tracked
and their identity discovered.
Anyone can say anything, and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
Some 60 odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island.
I needed a little clarity myself, so just to be clear. So let's say, for example, a special report is tabled on the matter that the country is waiting to hear, the illicit 6. That would come to the House and go straight to the...
On a point of order, I do not know of what you're speaking, member. It's a... I don't know, no. Please remove that comment. Please remove that comment. That comment is inappropriate, doesn't belong in the House, and is not included in any document submitted in this honorable House. Please remove your comment.
I've heard what you said, Madam Speaker.
And Hansel, please strike the comment.
That is why we did something like the reverse tax credit. Never before in Jamaica's history, where the government is giving back to people who earn less than $3 million per year. Never before happened. That's a way in which we are making sure that the dividends of the good economic management reaches to the people. Yes, good economic management can yam.
Not good news. So, the growth we have been having has come to an end. It is now decline. That's where we're into now. And as you heard from Dr. Henry there, for calendar year 2024, we are going to end the year poorer than how we started it, collectively in terms of our output of goods and services. Not good. And therefore, making the connection, the Prime Minister would have been aware of this. He would have been aware of this, or ought to have been aware of this. Hence, what we heard from him on Tuesday, because he would have known that, listen, the economy has stopped growing. It is now declining. Hence, what he told.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away, eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, girl, and say that it's not you. One day the man above him up, him a got a too much. It in the kitchen, some a fly well like a pat too. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% raise. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption please. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out with each. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again.